Alright, this song is called Launchpad McQuack. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like, comment, and subscribe for more content.
What's up, guys? It's DK Wrestler here from a Funko Popcast, and in today's video, I got a top 10 list of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World Funko Pops. But before that happens, make sure you press that subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, let's check it out. So like I said, today's video is a top 10 list of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World Funko Pops because this week does mark the 10th anniversary of when Scott Pilgrim vs. the World was released in theaters. Also this week on the channel, if you don't know yet, we have a full-on podcast just about the movie, and we talk about the Funko Pops and what we want to see next in the lineup of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World Funko Pops. But anyways, guys, let's start this video with number 10. So coming in at number 10, it is the 2017 San Diego ComicCon shared with Hot Topic exclusive Nega Scott. One reason this made it on my list is the fact that I loved the scene with Nega Scott in the movie. It's near the end of the movie, but it's still a cool scene how they were about to fight, as in like him and Scott Pilgrim, and then they just end up being like buddies after, and it's such a funny scene. The reason that it is at number 10, because it is like less detailed than a lot of the pops as terms to the color, because of the fact that all they did was take the original Scott Pilgrim with the Sword of Destiny pop and make it black and white with the eyes being red, which obviously that's accurate to the Nega Scott character. The other ones I just felt were a little better, but I knew I had to add this one to the list, so I had put it right at number 10. So anyways, guys, let's check out number 9. So coming in at number 9, it is the 2020 San Diego Comic-Con shared with Funko Shop exclusive Wallace Wells. It is so awesome to finally see a pop of Wallace Wells in this lineup. A lot of people have been wanting it for a long time, and Wallace Wells is definitely one of the best characters in the entire movie. He's got the kind of collared shirt with his phone, and he's even got his cool little hairstyle. The only reason why it's so low at number 9 is the fact that a lot of these pops are more valuable than this one, considering that this one just released, so it doesn't really have like a huge value to it yet. Plus, I feel there's a little bit more detail with the next 8 characters, but it's still one of my personal favorite Scott Pilgrim vs. the World pops. So let's check out number 8. So coming in at number 8, it is the 2018 Emerald City Comic-Con exclusive limited to 4,000 piece Gideon Graves and Ramona Flowers 2-pack. This is on the list because I feel that it was a great idea for a 2-pack to add Gideon Graves, which is the only Funko Pop there is so far of him, and then a version that we hadn't seen of Ramona Flowers at that point with the green hair. The only reason is that number 8 not higher is because of the fact that, one, it's actually like, it's expensive, but it's not as expensive as a lot of the other ones. Another thing is that I felt there should have been more going on with this 2-pack. Either way, it's cool we got a Gideon pop. It's cool that we got this version of Ramona. But anyways, guys, let's check out number 7. So coming in at number 7, it is the 2019 San Diego Comic-Con shared with Funko Shop exclusive Vegan Police 2-pack. This scene with the Vegan Police was super, super cool, where Todd accidentally drinks half and half, and then the Vegan Police burst in, and they do that scene of, you're already like 3 violations of the vegan code. You had gelato, you had chicken, and then of course there's the scene with chicken isn't vegan. I think these 2 characters are so cool. Decent amount of detail. It's a great 2-pack like I mentioned. The only reason why it's kind of more in like the middle of the list, or like close to the middle of the list, is because it's not that valuable. On the Funko app, it's worth $28 Canadian, which I think it's around, I don't know, like 20, 25 US, but it's still 2 characters that aren't your repeats of Ramona Flowers or Scott Pilgrim, which is a good thing. But anyways, guys, let's check out number 6. So coming in at number 6, it is the Funko Shop exclusive limited to 2,500 piece Envy Adams. Envy was a pretty interesting character to me. She was one of my favorite characters in the movie, which is why I had to add her on the list. Her outfit is pretty detailed with the shoes, the coat she's got. This is basically the outfit she wears when she basically arrives in Toronto and is on stage to perform her song at the, what was it? It was Lee's Palace that they performed at, actually. One reason it is in the middle is because it is a pretty valuable pop. It is over $150 Canadian, which that's around, I would say, I'm gonna guess 110 US. But I feel like with the next 5 pops that I'm gonna talk about, there is just a little tiny bit more detail involved with the next 5. So let's check out number 5. So coming in at number 5, it is the Funko Shop exclusive, also limited to 2,500 piece, Todd Ingram. Todd, I feel, is one of the best evil X's in the movie. I love his base battle with Scott Pilgrim. I love the detail with the way that they did the hair, where it's kind of like going from, I guess, brown to blonde because, you know, vegan powers. And I love how they made the eyes white because he's in, like, vegan mode. The only thing that I have a gripe about with this pop, which is why it made it to number 5 and not higher, is the fact that I felt this pop should have been glow in the dark. Like, because his eyes glow and then he has his hand out and then, like, that glows too, I felt like that would have been a better pose for Todd Ingram. Maybe that's for a future release, I don't know, but that would have made it higher on the list with that little tweak to it. But it's still a cool looking pop. And it is pretty valuable. It's almost the same price as Envy Adams. But anyways, guys, let's check out number 4. So coming in at number 4, it is the 2017 San Diego Comic-Con, limited to 2,500 piece, and I think it was also shared on the Funko Shop, since the pop I'm looking at has a shared sticker. That is the Roxy Rich. This pop has quite a bit of detail for just a human pop. She's got, like, kind of like the eyeliner, there's not eyeliner, but the, like the face paint underneath, like her eyes, like she does in the movie, and her eyebrows are actually shaped like she's angry, which is awesome because she's basically angry throughout the entire movie, especially when, you know, Scott Pilgrim punches her in the boob. The outfit is super detailed, but the only thing that could make this pop better, honestly, and what probably could have went higher on the list, maybe just at number 3, it wouldn't be like number 2 or 1, is if she was holding her belt, because you see her like whipping out her belt and basically using it as a whip. I thought that would have been a little better, but that's like the only thing though. Like, it's still a super, super detailed pop, and they did a great job with this pop. And it's also, once again, super valuable. It's over $100 for value point. But anyways, guys, let's check out number 3. So coming in at number 3, it is the 2018 Fan Expo Canada shared with Funko Shop exclusive Lucas Lee. The reason why Lucas Lee, even though there's not really much going on with this Funko Pop, is on the top 3 is because Lucas Lee is my absolute favorite character in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Lucas Lee is also the inspiration to my facial hair design today because I did try and do the whole Lucas Lee look. I thought that was genius on my part to just do that for this video. But anyways, the pop does look really nice. I do like how they did basically his whole, you know, beard design like I'm going on, and then like they made it lighter around the mustache because there were some people who didn't like it because they thought that like he didn't have any like facial hair where the mustache area is and then just like the beard line here. But he actually does, but it's super like faded. Like it's like a 5 o'clock shadow compared to like what he's got going on here, which is really cool that they tried doing that with this pop. And I love the facial expression in Lucas Lee's face, the hair, everything's basically on point. He's even got the skateboard in his hand, which is a really nice touch. The only reason why it didn't make it higher, honestly, is because of its value. It's only worth $43 Canadian. I feel like if Lucas Lee were watching this video, this would probably be his reaction to it. Hey! I'm talking to you, DK Wrestler. The only thing that's gonna get in between me and that number 1 spot on your top 10 list is the 2 minutes it's gonna take to kick your ass. But anyways, guys, let's make it to number 2. So coming in at number 2, it is the 2016 New York Comic-Con limited to 1,000 piece Scott Pilgrim with the Astro Boy shirt. Obviously, I had to add a separate Scott Pilgrim pop to this. I mean, I did earlier with Nega Scott, but just one of his molds with his Rickenbacker base. The base he's got is really nice. It's almost identical to the Rickenbacker without having to get a separate license from Rickenbacker themselves. He's got the Astro Boy shirt, which is really cool because if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I feel like they've never made Astro Boy in Funko Pop before. So it's weird that they were able to obtain some sort of license agreement where they were able to get the Astro Boy logo through the Scott Pilgrim license. So I thought that was really cool. Another reason why it's super high is because it is the most valuable Funko Pop in this entire lineup. This Funko Pop, as I'm looking at it in Canadian dollars, is worth $479, so close to $500, half a grand. But anyways, let's check out my number 1 pick for the best Scott Pilgrim vs. the World Funko Pop. So coming in at number 1, my number 1 pick for the best Scott Pilgrim vs. the World Funko Pop is the 2016 San Diego Comic-Con shared with FYE exclusive Sex Bomb 3-pack with Scott Pilgrim, Steven Stills, and Kim Pine. This is awesome, and I'm pretty sure if I'm not mistaken, this is one of, if not the first Scott Pilgrim vs. the World Funko Pop that was released. I think it was such a great idea to do a Sex Bomb 3-pack, and especially because so far, as I'm recording this video, this is the only time that we've ever gotten a pop of Steven Stills and Kim Pine. All 3 variants of these characters are really, really cool. Scott Pilgrim, he's just got a plain t-shirt, but that's all you need. Steven Stills looks awesome because he's got those thick sideburns, and then you got kind of like the 5 o'clock shadow going on. And then Kim Pine, she's just got her arms crossed, like all like angry and stuff with her drumsticks in her hand, which is just understandable for that pop. So everything involved with this pop, so cool. Even the box art is really cool with this 3-pack. So definitely the number 1 pick for the best Scott Pilgrim vs. the World Funko Pop lineup is the Sex Bomb 3-pack. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button to let us know that you're enjoying the content being provided to you guys on this channel. Comment in the comment section below on what your favorite Scott Pilgrim vs. the World Funko Pop is. Let me know if you liked my list. Did you thought Sex Bomb was the best, or did you think maybe Nega Scott was the best? Let me know in the comment section below. And like I said earlier, press that subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and especially the podcast on Scott Pilgrim vs. the World we're doing this upcoming Friday. So press the subscribe button for that. And also to notify you guys about that, press the little bell beside it to be notified of when future content like that podcast and many videos like this one get released. But anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. See you guys next time. Peace out.